you tell the stories from the land you come from, and you tell the stories what you understand most. You know what, which they have to come from inside you. You cannot just imbibe an outside story. So once you feel strongly about those things, so while when we were doing Rang De Basanti, it's about Delhi University. I passed out in 1983, and 80 I joined college. It was just post-emergency. It was a volatile period for politics in India and especially in Delhi Unif. I studied in Balbharti Air Force School in Lodi Road, and every day we entered the school there was a MiG-21 plane mock-up, एक ढांचा था उधर, without the engine, so just the body. So when I found myself writing stories for cinema and sitting on a director's chair, and MiGs were falling all over, they were crashing. So something moved in me. I got angry. So I weaved a story around that. Delhi University, because I could relate to a MiG. Most probably if I have not gone to an Air Force school, it wouldn't have related to me like that. Old Delhi is a crazy place, man. Yeah, everything, the whole culture, the people. India is about people more than anything else. So I've grown up in a place like that. So that became my story. And I've always found a lot of intolerance is a fancy word these days. It's like a cool word. But I always found this whole people on the edge with religion, with caste, with chhuachut, with scavenging and all that when I was growing up, and still it remains, religion remains, though caste system we are getting it out. So that came out in Delhi 6, where we questioned religion and we said there's no God, there's no Allah, there's no Bhagwan. And if you have to find him, look into the mirror, you'll find him. And at some point in time when I was like 17 years old, we had shifted to Lajpat Nagar, which was a refugee colony. So you heard a lot of stories about how people had to give up everything in Pakistan, the new Pakistan, and come here and start their life all over again. And then there were these 84 riots where there were more insecurity and people spoke more about the partition and what they have seen and the mob mentality. So for me, that connect with partition and with people who had witnessed it firsthand, while most of India was celebrating the independence, millions were also suffering the partition of the land, and who suffered the most were the children and the women. So Milkha's story is like that. It's a story of a 12-year-old boy who saw the massacre of his parents, and it didn't stop him. It's a very inspiring story.